solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate, these two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Go. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
This is on target to Christian Watson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop. All right, here we go, second down. Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First down throw for Cousins. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Cousins out of the pistol here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Javon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now Cousins on 3rd and short. He's got time here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
They're set up at the 35 now. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Able to get it to Reed. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Headed out right. He's on the move. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They're set up at the 35 now. Thrown on 1st down, Love. That finds Jacobs, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
To the air with Love. Dumped off to his running back. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jacobs. Give him a couple on the run, and they'll need the same here. 3rd and goal at the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Jacobs on 3rd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers push the lead up to 12. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long, it's Cousins. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Falcons down by 12. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New set of downs for him at the 38. Wow, they're going to pass it here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go. Set go. Set go.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Love from the gun. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And that keeps the lead at 12.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. but that's exactly what happened.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. He'll get this complete to Mooney. Decent gain here, but short of the first. One final shot here. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So this is a Packers win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.